This is Patrick.
Patrick, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Mombasa.
There you go, Patrick. Is your governor working? Is Mombasa working?
Mombasa actually it's chaotic.
I can imagine.
But I was in Nairobi by the way before I transferred here.
Oh, what are your thoughts about Nairobi? Is it working?
Nairobi is not working. Actually, I had a privilege of meeting someone who is working with Sakaja. He's an accountant.
Okay.
And whatever actually someone I gave a lift on the way and it was like, "What do you work?" Nairobi County. Then whatever I was told next, I was just surprised.
It was embarrassing, huh?
So, it's hemorrhage. There's nothing happening there. It's just PR, then they are stealing.
Pesa ya Nairobi inaenda wapi jameni? Because we're supposed to be collecting about 52 billion. I think we're down to 5 billion.
5 billion? You guys same as Narok and Kisumu.
Yeah, and that 5 billion, pia tuioni, my friend. What's going on?
You'll never see it because it's telling you I'm adding extra collection. But really, you don't see what is getting lost the way, which is even a lot. So he'll tell you I've collected 3 billion extra, but in real sense, he collected more than that.
So you're saying there's a lot of corruption in Nairobi County?
Nairobi, there's a lot of corruption. He's part of it. And I think Nairobian are confusing these policymakers and leaders. Sakaja is a policymaker. He has good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's talking, but he's just PR. He doesn't implement it. When it comes to the implementation, nothing has been done.
So in these 2 years, what do you expect him to do if he actually does work?
For us, what he can do for Nairobi is get it cleaner first. We are not even asking for much. Get it cleaner first, better drainage. At least let us have better roads. I have friends who have come to Nairobi from abroad and they're like, wow, this is your city. They have bigger potholes than even the outer skirts.
I mean, it's embarrassing. If you look at Mombasa Road, brother, it's wow, it's shocking. Jogoo Road it's the worst.
Yeah, when it rains is when you know where you live.
Hey.
Thank you so much, my brother. Well, all right, so I see a lot of guys are calling us 0719012600. Guys, what's happening to Nairobi? You know what I mean? Is it a case of the governor is it too complex an issue for him? Is he overwhelmed?
Are his hands tied?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Are his hands tied? Is that what we're saying? SpiceFM, good evening.
Yes, how are you, sir?
I'm very fine, my brother. Who am I speaking with, sir? Please speak louder, my brother, so that we get you very clearly.
Oh, yeah,
So what are your thoughts about Nairobi County, brother? Our governor just got ranked as one of the lowest performing governors in the country. Are you surprised?
No. That's not a new thing to me. In fact, I don't want to be personal, but I let some of the things happening by our friend Musita. He's always on TikTok, but then things are not the way they are working. Like, I'll give an example of Kipande Road.
Correct.
It's always muddy, wooden banners all the way. You go to 46, litter bin, and he's always on TikTok, but then things are not happening.
Do you think our governor is more of a celebrity leader than a leader? Like, is he just there for the looks? Is he just there for the hype, for the party, or is he there to work?
For him, he might be, but you see, we want to see work at the ground, not at the media, not everywhere. We want to see things happening.
Ama ikazi ni mingi sana, my brother, because you know Nairobi has serious issues, Mara cartels, Mara nini.
Don't say kazi ni mingi. He knew what he was asking for.
Correct.
Yeah, sure. So go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask. Do you think he's qualified for the position, or do you think he's underqualified for it?
He is qualified, but the people he's working with are underperforming, and also he's seated back watching nothing happening, yet he's comfortably seated.
So his team is letting him down.
Yeah, his people, and also he himself is also letting himself down because he knew what he was going for. And when you hear him speaking, you'd see he's a person with a clear image of what he wants to do.
Right.
Yeah, but then you see, like some of the things that are happening by Mutila, they tend to anger me because he's everywhere, but what is happening on the ground is not what is happening.
Right. Thank you so much, my brother. I'll have to cut you short. Thanks for calling us and have a great evening, eh?
You too. Thanks.
All right, so I think there isn't much to say now. Yeah.
I was waiting for at least one positive call, at least someone to try and explain something.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, it's things are thick. Things are thick.
It's hard. It's hard to say anything positive to the governor. I'm about the governor. And I empathize with him because I'd hate to be in a position like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the best thing you would do is probably just resign.
But you know what? It's actually...
That's what an actual leader would do and say, you know what?
So,
I think you guys... let me tell you, if I was in that position, I'd be like, and yeah, guys, I'm so sorry, you deserve better. Let's get other people, let's go through another process, a fresh process of campaigns and and you guys you deserve to elect somebody better because we've come from so far. The psyche of Nairobians is downright depressing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you look at the pattern, he's not just the only one. The whole government is the same. He's just one person representing his county, but they all speak the same language.
Yeah.
Where they tell you roses are blue, and then you go and look on the streets and yet roses are actually red, and you're just there like, what is happening? Like, they tell you one thing, they do another thing. I think this is how they decided to go around it. And when we say their priorities are wrong, we may have gotten it wrong. They had their priorities. We just didn't know their priorities.
Exactly.
So they're actually achieving their goals. They're achieving their priorities.
Which is underperformance.
Yes. And then when you come against them, they start talking, all this smack on air, telling us, we need to watch our language. We need to watch what we do. We need to give the government more credit. And I'm just still like, really?
Let's take a short break, Steph. I'll let you marinate on those words by Nairobians out there. And of course, the crazy rankings that we've seen. First of all, a shout out to Babu Wino. He's been ranked as the best performing lawmaker nationwide. That is something to be proud of. But something to be not so proud of is the fact that Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja has been ranked as one of the lowest performing governors in Kenya. Think about that. Do I do, Stevie Wonder?
SpiceFM. Nyeri.